Hey guys, welcome to the channel, OGA Outdoors. Haven't been around here before, my name's Ben. Well, the weather's cooled off, I should be processing firewood. I've sold quite a bit lately, but I don't have much to process. I got this stack of cherry and a couple more stacks. I'll show you all those in a minute. I don't know what happened to my tree service guys. They seem to be pretty much non-existent. I've made a few phone calls, hadn't got any calls back, so I don't know. I've got some stuff on the property here I can cut, but I'm gonna wait till the leaves get off and further along in the winter, so the sap will be down. That should lower the moisture of the trees, so that's when I'll cut those. And I'm not in any hurry to cut these cherry and hickory logs because that's gonna be smoker wood. So I got some shorts I need to work through. I've got an idea on how to get those done. In a previous video, I split up a bunch with the split fire, the 2265. It works fine, but all the shorts, they're so short, they just split, and if you're not paying attention, they get away from them. They fall on the ground. You spend all your time picking them up. So I got an idea. I think I know what I'm going to do that will work better. I do all these shorts for my own personal use, but they're all everywhere, so I got to get them organized. So I think I'll do that today. So you can see behind me, this is the stack of hickory I was telling you about. There may be a cord and a half here. Well, there's probably a cord and a half, but this was the last time I saw my main tree service guy. He probably came in July, so I haven't seen him in about 4 months. So I need him to get on back pretty quick. I need some more inventory, but I'll take you over and show you these other cherry logs I got as well. So here's the rest of my cherry logs. I think there's 7 here if you count there's a little one in there. They're all about 10 to 12 feet long. Should be some good firewood here as well. This stuff behind me, we're not going to mention it. Anybody that wants it, if you want to come on over, you're welcome to it. I'll even load it for you. Just bring your trailer and come on. I'll let you have it. It's all pine, but I'll let you have it. It's bound for a burn pile this winter. Here's another stack of shorts I have. These are fully seasoned, ready to go. This is what I use for my personal use. I'll get to these next, actually. My front porch is stocked, so I want them like this size, kind of like not much bigger than a book, really. I know that's pretty small, but here in Alabama, like I said, I had a fire this morning. I won't have another one for a couple days, or may have one tonight. I don't, just depend on how much it cools off, but a lot of short, quick fires, so these are great for that, and they won't run you out of the house. Something like this one, I know some guys will consider that pretty small, but I'd at least split that down again in half. What I'll do is I'll just take these, put them in the Ranger, split them, and then stack them straight on the porch, so I don't have to handle them multiple times. There's another stack back behind me here. I stacked those up earlier this year, so they're still green, so I won't get to those till next year. They're not in the way bothering anything, so we're just gonna leave those there for now. So this here is a rarity on my place, an IBC tote. This is my one and only. I actually found this one for free. They're pretty pricey in my area. I just can't stand to pay that price they're asking for them. Especially, they're handy to have, easy to put wood in and move it around with a tractor, but I just can't pay the prices when I can sit there and just stack it on top of pallets for free. I split these in a previous video, like I mentioned. I think the video was called I Hate Shorts. I split them with a split fire, the 2265. Works fine, but they're so short they won't stay on the table, they just fall on the ground. I spend all the time picking them up. I think the front half of this, I think they're seasoned. I'll have to split them up sometime and check the moisture on them. I'm pretty sure the back half is green, so this will probably be the next I get to if it's seasoned after the stack I just showed you, but we're not gonna do this today. We're gonna move along. These last few I loaded up here, I normally don't save them that small, but I'm gonna go ahead and split this down. I'll just chunk it up. These are hickory. I'll probably cook with these myself. So here we are. We're over here at what I call the grill out here by the pool, but it's actually, there's a log splitter under there. I guess I need to give some shout outs here because I didn't want to leave this thing out in the weather, and I can't even want to take it back and forth to the barn. So I was talking to my mom one day, and she said, well, get you a grill cover for it. And I'm like, well, that won't work. And I got to thinking, well, maybe it will. So thanks to Mom, I now have a grill cover on the splitter. Also, I just realized you can see this, Senior Firewood Hound. That's for YouTube channel, Senior Firewood Hound. His name's Larry Hoddle. Him and his wife have a really neat firewood channel. I won this t-shirt sometime back. I just never have had the opportunity to give him a shout out with it. I haven't had it on or whatever. But yeah, they did a 1,000 subscriber giveaway or something. I didn't even know I won the t-shirt. They contacted me and said, hey Ben, you want a t-shirt? I'm like, well, how do I win a t-shirt? But they sent it to me, so I just want to give them a little shout out. Their channel's pretty neat. Go over there and check them out. Tell them Ben sent you. He's got a Halverson wood processor on the front of his skid steer, his Bobcat. I'm not for sure which one it is, but it works really well. You know, it just processes the wood. It'll cut it up into the bucket into rounds, and then it splits it. Pretty neat. But the neatest thing he's got to me is this. I think it's a Ford truck he has. It's just like a normal pickup. He'll have it loaded down with firewood, and you think, okay, they'll pull into somebody's yard. Okay, now we got to unload this. Nah, it's got a dump bed on it. Pretty slick. So go check out Senior Firewood Hound, Larry Hoddle. Tell him Ben sent you. Well, that's the first one that's hit the ground. Now I dropped that one. Didn't have any fall off the splitter, which was a good thing. I really like that little splitter. It's fun to operate. Does a good job on this smaller stuff. I did have one roll out of the back of the Ranger over there, so this actually was the second one to hit the ground. But it's a lot better than I was doing the last time I did this with the 2265. I had a lot to get on the ground. That's why I'm having to go through and redo some of this. I got in a hurry that day and just left big chunks bigger than I want to use, so I'm just finishing them up. Get them down to this kind of stuff. And the wife likes these too. She calls them girlwood. She can put them in the stove and very simple to use. I'll just pile them back on here. Be ready to go for the next time. And the other good thing about the electric log splitter, I'm out of splitter gas. There may be a half a tank in there. There's not much, so I wasn't been splitting long with it. So it's good to have the electric one as a backup, and just for little stuff. But I'm gonna get these unloaded. Probably gonna do some more. There's no need y'all watching me split little shorts all day. But if you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're still watching and haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you watching, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one, and thanks.